Hey, welcome to Blue Jacket Apiary. This is what a beekeeper looks like after spending 25 minutes under the hood when it's about 100% humidity and 85, 90 degrees. And they're trying to check their hives before the bees get really tweaked. And they weren't happy. Let me tell you what, these ladies were not happy at all. I don't know who invented the smoker, but that man needs a hug. I haven't been in them probably about 3 weeks, actually, since I've been in the hives and looked and done a good inspection. So I wanted to do one because we've had some pretty wicked weather move through in the last couple of days. To all my family and friends up in St. Louis, real quick, I hope you all are safe. I hope you all are taking care of each other. And I just wanted to make sure that they were okay. So let's start. Let's see. The carniolans, man, they're killing it. They're doing great. I don't know where they're getting it, but they're getting nectar someplace. There was probably 5 or 6 frames that had a good bunch of nectar in it. Not ready to be capped yet, but they had a significant amount of nectar. A little bit of brood, not a lot. Not shocked. We're in the middle of a dearth, so they might just slow down the laying. Which is sort of what I expected out of the Russians, but that's not what I got. The Russians didn't have quite as much nectar or honey, but man, did they have the pollen. They had quite a bit of pollen. And probably 80% as much nectar and honey as the carniolans. And they had more brood, which sort of surprises me because everything I've read about Russians says that when the dearth is on, the queen slows down the laying, which is okay by me. I'm just sort of surprised, but hey, every hive is different. My survivors, they're doing okay. They're still growing, so they're a little smaller than the other two, but, you know, they're doing okay. They got some honey, they got some nectar, they got some pollen, they got some bees. Not quite as many as the Russians or the carniolans, but they're doing okay. My Saskatraz fiasco emergency split queen thing, they're doing okay. I wish they were further along, but quite honestly, I am happy where they're at because this was an emergency. Oh my goodness, I got 2 queens in the same hive split. So they started out really small. I'm hoping they continue to grow. They've grown quite a bit since the split, but I hope they keep going. My split that I did like back in May, I think it was, from my survivor hive, they're doing okay. They're amongst all 5 hives, they're in last place. I am worried about their size going into winter. I mean, we still got time for them to grow. We still got all August. We got the flow that happens in September, first half, 2/3 of October. So there's a chance they'll grow. I mean, I'm not writing them off yet, but I'm a little concerned. So we'll see how they go. But like I said, I wanted to get out here. I wanted to take a look before I get out of town for 4 days. And don't have a chance to get out here. We got some storms moving in and stuff, and I really wanted to get out here and take a look and make sure they survived the last couple of days because we had some pretty good winds, had some pretty good driving rain. We lost power a couple of times, and I just wanted to make sure they were okay, and hey, they know what they're doing. So that's your hive report for, what is today? 27 July. I was going to get some pictures. I was really going to try to get some pictures, but they were just not having it. So these hive inspections were quick, down and dirty. That's probably why I got stung on the back of the hand. Hazards of the trade. I think had I gone slower, I probably wouldn't have been stung. But, you know, like I said, I was trying to do this quick because I didn't want to start a robbing situation. I hadn't been in there in 3 weeks, and I wanted to see where they were at, because the sun is starting to go down. I mean, we still got plenty of light left, but the light into the apiary is starting to get blocked by some of the trees. So I wanted to be able to do it while I still have plenty of light to look at frames and look down into the boxes and see how things are going. So I went a little bit quicker than normal. That's why I got stung. But man, if it wasn't for my smoker, it probably would have been a lot worse. So like I said, that's your hive report. Y'all be nice to each other. Be kind.